Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now, going to do a few rounds actually in the T49. I don't see, well, I actually don't see any videos on this tank, but I really like it. I think, do you know, it is my favourite tank. There's no doubt about it. The Jag Panther 2 is definitely up there in the top 5, but for me, this is actually number 1. I really like this tank. Now, let's go. Purely on the basis that it's got good traverse, good top speed, you know, it's an all-round relatively good tank. So what we're going to do at the start, actually, I'm going to pop over here. Now, the fact that it's actually quite small as well, obviously, from a camo point of view, it performs quite well. It bounces the odd few. Hit point's not too bad for its class. The gun accuracy is, I think, is really, really good. Okay, you might say that the damage is not particularly great, but the fire rate's pretty good, so we'll whiz around here anyway. See if we can lay a couple of rounds on these guys. Bounce in. Missing. Bloody hard thing to hit this thing anyway.
Enemy armor is hit.
There we go. I'm going to move back a little bit now just in case I've been spotted. And move back again. Well, we know we've got a couple more here. I'm going to move position now. Oh, no I'm not. He's got 440 hit points. Someone capping, a little bit of a noob thing to do when there's so many tanks to do left, but hey, what the hell.
That's gotta hurt.
There's one more shot.
Penetration. They're hit.
So a little bit of damage there. Now, where are all the rest of them? So, we're actually doing alright considering on that bloody AT thing's always a pain in the arse. Just go and swarm up on him and sort this guy out. Bloody armour on them AT things are really hard to take out. Get you on my side, and he's on the other side. Oh, look, we've got something else over there as well.
Enemy is hit.
One more shot.
Enemy is hit.
I mean, you considering how many shots that thing took there, quite a few, wasn't it? I mean, what was, you know, it must have been like 30 or 40 shots or something. It's quite a lot. That's one of the tanks, like the new British tanks. When you're in the smaller tiers, what I found is you really struggle with these British tanks. The armour on them is so bloody good. If he's coming towards you, it is hard work. You know, you're better off running and going around the rear. There's no point trying to be a hero with one of them tanks. So I'll tell you what I do like about these smaller tiers. It does bring back the fun in the game. I'm not saying it's not fun being the bigger tiers, but I think when you get up to them tiers, people take it a little bit too seriously. You know, and people get, you know, start shouting noob and swearing at each other in the comments, and you know, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And you know what? And I think in this, it's just a case of it's like a swarm of bees. It's the best way I can explain it. You know. I mean, I know I did sit in the bush at the start a little bit, but the reality is normally what would happen is, you know, you have about 6 or 7 tanks flying around and shooting you. It's a lot faster action. The rounds are a lot quicker as well. I mean, if you go into the tier sort of 7, 8s and 9 and 10s, the rounds are a lot slower, and that is because everyone, you know, knows that they can die quite easily, and they've played the game a bit more. They've probably been a bit more tactical, and also, because you're up in Tier 8 and Tier 9, Tier 8 and Tier 9 tanks are slow. And what that means is then, obviously, they're going to be really, really vulnerable to artillery. But obviously, in this round, yeah, it's almost like playing a Tier 10 round with like 10 back chats and 4 artillery units. You know, it's game over for the artillery units. And that's, in the smaller tiers, artillery is harder than to hit you, there's no doubt about that. Well, that was a bit of a naff round for me, really. I didn't really do much. I got a kill there, but we won the round. Let's give it another go. So, like I said, these are like quick fire rounds. I think it's actually quite good fun. Obviously, one artillery shot and you are a goner. Now, actually, when I got this tank, I never knew it was going to be my favourite tank. I should have really got them 100% on crew experience to start with, and I didn't. I went straight in as, I think, a 50, actually, to be honest. Ranked them up to about 100, then started implying the crew skills, but I wish now that this one had max everything. It'd be great fun. And I'm probably going to train a few more of them. I know I've got a camo net, but I'm going to actually train a few more of them actually on camo as well, because that's the great advantage with this tank. Quite small. Oh, we've got another T49 there. Now, it is like, in this round, who is the spotter? Who's going to be the one who's going to go out and spot? Well, okay, you could say it could be T49, it could be T28, but the reality is any of us here who would be good at doing that. Apart, okay, KV maybe, he should probably go to the hill and the Crusader, but everyone else really, we've all got the same advantage. I had one of them little SU-85s. There's 2 of them there. So I've only just, do you know what? I've been playing this game for ages, and I've just found this spot down here. I didn't find it. I noticed that other people sitting there. I'll show you, look. Now I'm sure you're all aware of it. Just here. But now you get a good shot up here. Look. I know where he gone. You can't get shot from that way. You could get an artillery whack, couldn't you? He's going down, so I'm guessing the 49's coming up the hill. Too keen on the artillery spot there, but I think he might be sitting there because his range is not good. I'm not sure. The 49 could be anywhere in these bushes here because he's got quite good camo if he's got a camo net. Here he is, he's already up the hill, look. There he is. He's a hard target to hit, obviously.
That's gotta hurt. Enemy is hit. That's gotta hurt.
One more. Oh, nearly. It's a good little spot. Gotta be careful on your rear here if they roll down the hill, but he's on fire. He's a goner. SU-85's up there on his own now. I don't know if you could do this spot in a tier 10, but I've done it a couple of times. Well, it depends if they've got loads of artillery or not, doesn't it, really? It's a good little spot for spotting as well, because obviously you might have tanks running through the middle. See, I haven't got 6th sense at the moment, so I'm a bit like dubious. I know we've got something up there. Now I could fly down the middle. That's what I'm probably going to do in a short bit. Just at the moment, we've only taken out 2 tanks. Ain't a lot in the grand scheme of it, is it? To be honest. Who else have we got here? We've got, look, we've got T28. We've got a few other tanks sitting there. It's all laid out. We're all sort of quite spaced out quite nicely. And the good news is we can see these guys here are doing really well on the hill. I mean, I think the failure has been on their side. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to actually say that KV there is and the SU-5 done a really good job. And we've got one coming down now.
right through their armor.
Little shots out there. Help a little stug out. We've got an artillery unit up there on the hill. Easy gunner. That's the good thing about this tank. You can roll out quite quickly in this tank. I'm thinking about rolling out to that hill. I'm gonna make a dash for it, guys. The good thing about this tank as well, the reverse speed's pretty good. Lighting up targets now. Lighting up a few more now. Just gonna light them up. I'm trying to be a hero. What I'm doing now is because I know he's seen me.
That's gotta hurt.
Careful, got tanks all around the place there. Should have one right here as well. M4's here somewhere. And T49. T49. 4's there.
They're hit. We finished him off.
There he goes. We appear to have him over there now. I'll switch sides because our artillery seems to be coming over that angle, so see if I can get around and get an angle on it. Still got this guild, this stug area somewhere as well. He can one shot me, I think. Come around this way, I think. Look up here. Find these artillery units. Probably going to be up here somewhere, I reckon. If they're not, then I can always head round that side. Not here. Good little place for artillery, actually. Can I actually drive up here? Looks like I can. Just better get these from up here as well.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
One down. And look, over there, look. Oh, mate. How you doing, alright?
Penetrate Penetration. Looks like that one went right through. Got him.
Good fire rate on this gun as well, so don't have to worry about things like that. Got T49 now. Here he is. Don't need to worry about this one.
Enemy armor is
Full health,
destroyed.
so I knew I could take that kill, no problem. So these little fun rounds, and I've sometimes it's nice, it's quite refreshing to go and pick one of these little tanks and have a whiz round, you know. So I'm going to do one more round actually, because it's quite enjoyable. It's a lot faster. It's not like the, as I say, like the tier 8, 9s and 10s where, you know, you're sitting behind a building the whole time. You know, when you actually start playing the game from the very start, you think to yourself, "Oh, I'm never going to play them again. Never go back to them tanks again." But you'd be surprised how many people here have got tier 10 tanks, probably loads of them, and flying around in these little sort of lower tier tanks. So, where should we go this round? Should we go that way? Actually, do you know what? I like it over this way. Could go that way, but I sort of prefer this way. What I tried to do is come up over the dip of the hill. We've got artillery as well. We've got some. Nothing majorly too threatening there. I mean, the KV-1, I can definitely do take that out. Not a problem.
Time to roll out.
The first thing I'm going to do is obviously move to a spot where they can't see me. Get a bit of cover, go around a long way. You know, a couple of seconds is not going to make any difference in the round. Not a major amount of tanks going this way, which is a little bit concerning, but if you're going down the centre there. Move all the way down here. Now, there's probably going to be someone in the bushes there, so you've got to be careful. No, I've got, like I said, I haven't got 6th sense, so. Comes AMX. There's so many tanks here, the chance of survival for him, unless if he just rolls in here, is going to be a bit stupid. Pisa's probably better off sticking in the trees, really, I would say. I don't know what you think, but tree line's going to be safer. And again, he's got a bush in front of me, he might be alright. They're probably going to be up on that hill. I'm just going to wait here a second. Couple dying here, not good. Couple dying, loads dying. MAT things there that pain in the arse things.
It bounced off. We just dinged him. Bounced off. Bounced off.
As soon as we kill that, the better.
We've just dinged him. Penetration. Bounced off. We've just dinged him.
How many shells is he going to bounce?
Scratch him. Enemy is hit. We didn't even scratch them.
Sake. Them things are a pain in the arse there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it to him, I think. We should be worrying about this side now. We're all punched up in one little group here, it's not good, is it? Looks like it's going to be death this round, I think. So, not much we can do. Not even got a kill yet, which is not really great, is it?
Enemy is hit. They're knocked out.
couple come on the flank here now. Definitely over this one there. See if I can just might as well just go for it.
Permission to engage. Enemy is hit. That's gotta hurt. Enemy vehicle destroyed. One of our tracks is damaged. Ready to fire. Where'd they go? We nailed them fast. They're hit. Looks like that one went right through. Enemy vehicle destroyed. We're dead.
Whew! Did the best I could, guys. There was only one left there. 3 kills before they sort of got me. Quite pleased with that. I tried to use the houses there for cover so they wouldn't shoot me from the rear. But yeah, pleased with that. Good few rounds. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.